Good morning, Hushman Vikings. I'm the student who is counting down every second to spring break. Oh, Jeezy.
And I'm the student making every second count, Selvin Dixon.
Today is Wednesday,
May 6th,
2020.
IPS has implemented a new distribution plan. Meals are now distributed only on Mondays and Wednesdays from the parking lots of 14 district schools and 2 apartment complexes.
We're having weather.
Much weather.
Today's Wednesday, you know what that means.
Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-woo!
We have to get some new material.
Let's go to sports, bro.
Sports go sports!
Now it's time for Word Wall Wednesday.
Accountability! Accountability!
Accountability is holding yourself or others responsible for actions.
Asumir las responsabilidades de tus acciones, ayudando a otros a ser responsables.
Accountability!
Thank you, Mr. Newman, for teaching me how to prepare myself to write a paragraph. I really did need that, too.
Thanks, Miss Wiltshire, for always being there for me.
Thank you, Ms. Hymanson, for teaching us about cerebral palsy.
Thank you, Ms. Clark, for motivating me to do my best, Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Newman, for helping me work harder.
I am so appreciative that Miss Harris is at our school this year. Even though she came in a bit late, she has made up for it by her awesome math impact and her willingness to help all Notre Dame kids. Thanks, Miss Harris.
Thank you, Miss Clark, for always being a good teacher.
Thank you, Mr. Smith, for being the best social studies teacher ever.
Thank you, Mr. Hester, for always inspiring me.
Thank you, Mr. Newman, for making me laugh every day. Thank you, Mr. Smith, for motivating me to do my best on the test.
Thank you, Miss Wiltshire, for teaching me different things in visual art, especially sign languages.
Thank you, Miss Clark, for being there for me.
I want to say thank you to Mr. Smith for teaching us so many things over the year. I want to say you're the best teacher ever.
I am so grateful for Mr. Skiles because not only did he help one team of 7th graders this year, but he worked with both teams of 7th graders. He's always willing to help out, help students whenever he can, and be an awesome guy. Thanks, Mr. Skiles.
Thank you, Miss Wiltshire, for being a nice person and helping me with my day at the end of the day.
Teacher Appreciation Week would not be complete unless we took time to recognize the hard work that happens with Mrs. Peterson and Mrs. Bailey in the classroom right down the hall from Team Notre Dame. So thank you, Mrs. Peterson and Mrs. Bailey, for putting in your hard work each and every day with your students, too, to make sure they get their needs met. Thank you so much for what you do for our kids.
Well, that's the news for now.
Have a wonderful Wednesday, Vikings.
Don't put that last part.
Thank you, Mr. Newman, for encouraging me every day to do my best.
That was it. Accountability.